to get here.
Shut up, Matt. We're starting.
I, I was supposed to say, "Hey, what's up?"
No, this isn't Cursed Heroes because of technical difficulties. So that gimmick doesn't work here.
No, it's Cursed
Okay.
Podcast.
Due to technical issues, noob, we're not able to record Cursed Heroes today because Foundry won't work at his house.
It's his new house.
I wish it was my house.
Somebody's house.
Where he's staying. For those of you watching,
Dude.
that's his new look.
Yeah.
If you feel guilty about how he looks, you can support us on Patreon.
Mhm.
The money will not go to improve his life at all, but
It will. It will improve his life. $5 a month.
It will make your life better.
Yeah.
Feeling generous.
It'll make you feel better. Don't round up at the grocery store. Round up for us. homebrewdetroit.com/Patreon.
Is it $5 or $10 where we can give him diarrhea?
At this point, they could give us $1.50 and
$1.50.
$1.50.
Diarrhea is cheap nowadays.
Yeah. Well.
It used to be much cheaper, but then Taco Bell raised their prices, and
Go
Right.
Braille. That's
Too
like
expensive.
It's like taco for blind people.
what are you doing?
I don't know. It's so loud. Just getting up and sitting down.
Oh, you got headphones on. No wonder you're like bitching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you not have headphones on,
I do too.
Terrence?
No, never.
Yeah.
That's why my audio is
don't
so
care about
garbage generally.
sound
It's
quality.
definitely not your voice. So I haven't explained to them at all about what's happening tonight, but it's October. It's finally kind of cold outside.
Yeah.
So we're gonna record something spooky. There's no system involved. This will be made up on the fly. This is a story made up on the fly. Let's get started. Welcome to Names Don't Matter, the Halloween Homebrew
Names
Detritus
Don't Matter.
podcast. I just came up with that. I think it's good. It's
Don't
creepy.
matter.
Yeah. If you want to hear something really scary, listen to my story and Tri-Weekly, Mahogany's podcast.
We're all doing horror. Okay.
I did horror already for last time, and then for the next episode when we eventually record it, it'll be a continuation of the same story.
Ooh.
So that's
All
that's
right. I really like that. That podcast is good.
yeah.
I liked it.
Hopefully people like this. We'll see. Maybe this will never get
It all
aired.
depends on how good we do, right? It's all dependent on us and mostly noob.
You five are friends.
No
You guys are in a
one's gonna believe that.
But shut up. You guys are in an old 70s panel van with no windows, but the back of it's been rigged out with carpets and chairs, and it's got a sick gecko playing a flying V guitar painted on the side.
Nice.
I don't know how old
Like,
you are.
like-
I don't know what your names are. I don't know what your occupation is. You probably don't either because I didn't tell you to prepare for this at all. But you are all on your way to see a Weird Al Yankovic show. It is 1983, and he is just fresh off the Dr. Demento fame from that show, and he's done a few tours, but he's been playing these secret shows in very obscure areas to get practice in for his bigger first big self-titled tour, which comes out in like 84, 85. Y'all heard through the Dr. Demento show that he was going to be playing somewhere that was only a few hours away from where you live, so you all piled into your buddy Tony's van, who was supposed to drive, but somebody paid the $1.50 to Patreon, and Tony got diarrhea. So he threw his keys to y'all, said, good luck, just make sure you gas it up and get it back to me and let me know how the show was. So you're on the road to a small town called Castle Hook.
Yeah.
Castle Hook.
Matt, who are you playing and what is their occupation?
I'm playing Alan. Last name doesn't matter, just Alan. And he is a supermarket cart repair person. So he travels around to supermarkets, Walmarts, Targets, Food Lions, Ingles, the Pig, and repairs carts.
Just for continuity's sake, do you know if all those grocery stores existed in 1983?
Which ones?
Yeah, they did. They actually
Okay.
did. I do know that. I have an extensive history on grocery store.
How old is Alan? What's Alan look like?
Alan is he is 23. He looks like he's 37, and he is kind of got a scraggly beard and longish hair, kind of medium length in some places. Not very. Obviously, he doesn't get his hair cut. He cuts his own hair. Yeah, that's Alan.
All right. Pick who goes next.
Mahogany.
That's mean.
It's like you're the least ready.
My name's Janet. I'm a toll booth operator. For the ferry. So, like, water tolls. That's what I do. I'm Janet.
How old is Janet?
Janet's 43. She's divorced. She's got 6 kids. And they're making her crazy.
So she's out to go see Weird Al Yankovic at
Hell
Castle
yeah.
Hook. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Pick who goes next.
Noob.
Say noob.
I did.
Oh God, get away from the mic a little.
Ow.
Sorry, hold on. I'll try to whisper.
Did your chair
Hello? Hello, my name is Moonbeam. I'm 45. I sell produce in a van down by the river. You only hang out with me because I always have weed for some reason.
I'm just gonna write weed dealer here.
Yeah.
Moonbeam,
Right.
45-year-old weed dealer.
Yeah, he grew up in the 60s. He had a good time. Free love.
Okay.
While he's riding the van, he's just gonna, roll up, pass it around.
All right.
Going
Who's
weird.
next?
Oh, who's in here? Terrence.
My name is Spencer. I'm a 25-year-old comic book enthusiast / wannabe artist. I am unemployed, but I've got a lot of leads in the
No,
industry.
your character, Terrence.
I'm me, but younger.
Yep. No. This Spencer has drive. I do not.
Oh. Y'all didn't know this, but whoever went last is dead already. So moving on.
Kevin.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm gonna miss you, brother.
Yeah, Kevin, who are you?
We are carrying a coffin with Kevin in it.
I'm playing Brick, the sound guy at our local club. I'm the one who actually got word of this show through working the sound at the club. So I wrangled up the group and took us out to Castle Rock.
Castle Hook. This isn't Stephen
Castle
King's
Hook.
Castle Rock.
Completely different.
But I'm 45 years old.
All right.
This is a very diverse
Is
crowd.
this like the locals? Like this is the local.
I think
like, dance.
this feels like
club? What kind
This
of
feels like
club
a
is that?
Weird Al fan club that met through a posting on the library that I put up.
Or else we all worked retail together or something. Like, I feel like that's the kind of grouping you get when you work retail, just odd ages and.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So if you're taking notes, Matt is playing Alan, a supermarket cart repairman. I want you to write down the number 5.
5.
5.
Okay.
Janet, the toll booth operator at the ferry with 6 kids, will write down the number 7. Moonbeam, the weed dealer, gets to write down the number 9. Spencer, our comic book enthusiast, 7.
7.
And then Brick, the sound guy at a local club who apparently heard about this show, gets to write down 9.
Okay.
I don't have a partner number.
I imagine Spencer, to make extra money, does caricatures on the beach, like the boardwalk.
I'm not sure what fictional town you guys are coming from, but it sounds like there's water involved since there's a ferry. and
Jersey
now
City.
You're,
I don't fucking know.
you're doing characters on the beach.
Hilton Head or Myrtle Beach.
Dirty Myrtle, man.
Alan, you got the lowest
Yeah,
numbers,
this
so
does
unfortunately
sound
you're the driver. You're driving Tony's bitchin' van.
Yeah, I mean, I look older than everybody else, so
No. Some people are older than you.
No, he said he looks
how you
older.
Looks.
He said he looks 37, but we've got some 40s in there.
Yeah, but they don't all have to look it.
Some people can take care of themselves just because you're in a toll booth all day.
I was supposed
I
to
just
come out-
recapituli covered
Some
him. You can hear me walking from my beads.
I can actually picture the Alan character. He's just, skinny guy, like balding, but with a comb over but like shoulder length back hair.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that seems about right. He's very good at repairing shopping carts, so
About 30 minutes ago, you took a little detour because you've realized 2 hours into this trip that Tony's bitchin' van doesn't have a working gas gauge. So you saw a little sign that said Zeb's gas, tires, and fried chicken this way, and you took a left onto an old road. But it's been about 30 minutes and you haven't seen Zeb's yet. You do
Oh,
anything?
say what?
Zeb's. You turned off to go to Zeb's tires, gas, and food, but you haven't seen it yet.
We still moving. We're still rolling with gas.
Yeah, it feels like if you take a turn a little bit, you can feel the gas slide away from where it goes to the engine, and there's a little. But then you straighten it back out, and you feel the gas slide back that wide tank to where it needs to be, so the engine gets power.
Yeah. One of the things Alan can tell is that back right tire is a little out of balance. You can feel that.
Yeah.
Shopping cart wheel balance is an important skill to have.
Do you have dice?
I
Do I have
do
dice?
have.
I have dice.
All right. What dice do you guys want to roll tonight? What do you want the
20s?
dice to be?
2d6.
Can I get my real dice?
Yeah.
I got
D12.
See them.
Because
Yeah.
we never get to roll that.
Nah, that always makes
Yeah,
me think of
D12. I'm with
barbarians.
Kevin.
You both can eat a dick.
No.
That's 2 for D12.
2d6.
That's 1 for 2d6.
I don't think Noob gets to say anything because he was the reason we're all late tonight. I don't think he gets a vote on the dice.
Well, the rest of y'all could vote out the 3d12 and go to 2d6 instead of 1d12.
I will change my vote to anything that isn't 2d12.
Or just d12, sorry.
2d8.
The-
2d8s.
2d8s? What?
What is a bit? I don't know. What is the?
No, we're
What
two
dice
now,
do you
so
want to
I'm
have to
gonna
roll tonight?
I just want something with a bell curve.
3d6 got. I mean, that's a pretty good bell curve. 3d6 is a better bell curve.
Probably.
We're not rolling 3d6.
All right, I
And
vote
what-
2d8s.
Matt, you're ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's gonna be d12 at this point because there's no way to outvote the d12
No.
Horrible.
unless Mahogany says 2d6, and that's a tie.
D6s, yeah, D6s.
All right, so 2d6s is
I'm
tied.
gonna do 2d6s over d12s. I'll change my vote.
All right, so 2d6.
Ah! Can I change
I
my
changed
vote?
my vote to D10.
What? It's 2d. It's gonna be
What the
d12s
hell?
then.
You know, I'm with Matt. 2d8.
God
Oh
damn
my
it.
god.
You're all,
Just pick one, Toker. Jesus Christ.
Why?
D4.
Why would you give us that option, Toker?
I kinda like-
I thought it would be fun. I forgot that I was with a bunch of assholes. Bunch of mentally challenged assholes. 2d8.
I like the idea of 2d8.
This is going to be D12.
3d20.
Ah,
Nope, D12.
No, I think there's
D12.
3 people saying 2d8. Noob and I both changed our votes to 2d8.
It's D12. Get a D12. Get a
should've stuck with
D12.
me from the beginning.
D12's happening.
I wrote down 6s. I don't know. That's what
Yeah, just roll your d12 twice and then divide by 2.
I'm gonna roll a D2D6 and just pretend I never get a 1.
Yeah. Well, remember that.
no really
Matt,
was
roll
happening.
You know what? Matt, you're going with 2d8s. That's just everybody gets their own. How about that one? How about that for shenanigans?
All right.
Matt is 2d8. Mahogany
Fucked up shit.
is what are you, 2d6? What are you doing?
I like
I'll come back.
yeah.
Noob. 2d or d12. Terrence.
No, D100, please. D100.
No, 2d6 for Terrence. Kevin,
Yes.
d12.
Dude, I want to do D100.
I have
Damn, no.
decided
2d10.
on 2d6.
I'll do D12s. I'll stick with that, honestly.
Okay.
That's what I wrote down.
Matt, roll 2d8.
Yeah, I will. Shit. 8.
The van runs out of gas.
I was gonna do
Oh,
that
you're looking for
anyway. I
high
saw
or
that
low?
look.
No.
What is even the what is
So you want to roll low.
Mm.
Low
Hey.
was good.
Well, I mean that was average.
Yeah.
What are you rolling on?
He's rolling 2d8.
I
And he
rolled
got
2d8. I had got an 8, so that's below average.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know if you were like
We're out
rolling
of
it off.
gas. We're out of gas, guys. I try to
Huh.
I kind of like coast over to the side of the road a little bit, you know, still on the road, but like the little shoulder part, so we're not. Describe the road for us, Toker. Is this a dark street? Is this like a country road with trees
Yeah,
on both
it's-
sides?
Yeah, there's
Are we
well,
across?
let me, if you keep asking, I don't have time to explain what you've asked to begin with. As the van runs out of gas and shuts off, you coast over the side of the road. The windows come down. If they weren't already, you can hear crickets and night life because you're out in the middle of nowhere. There's trees on both sides. It's a little swampy.
What state is this?
It's like just a
We're in
state of mind.
Jersey, right?
We're in America
Yeah.
in the woods.
You're an American in the woods.
Okay.
Is
Well,
there any,
does anyone have one of those fancy new bag phones that they make for rich people? I guess not.
I got a
Shit,
joint,
yeah, I
man.
forgot we're in like 19.
It's 1983.
1970 What?
Hey, 1983.
1983.
Let's talk about 1983 stuff. How about that third Star Wars movie? That last episode of MASH was pretty cool.
Shut the hell up.
Um,
Is there any tire tracks? Any other signs of life?
Oh, it's a paved road.
All right. Well, with the 5 of us, do we want to try and push it, or
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
push this van.
These shoes.
no,
are
I
not
mean
made to be pushing vans in
the sign we
woods.
got off on said that the gas place was like on this road, so it couldn't be too far.
What,
Yeah, they're-
Alex?
Yeah, is there a gas can in the back of the van?
Noob, roll a d12.
I've been huffing
They're
something.
real good, noob.
7.
There is indeed a gas can in the back.
I grab it and I
You got
start
gas in
walking.
it?
Yeah, is there any gas?
It's empty.
Oh. Well, I'll roll me up a road joint and I'll start walking that way.
Okay.
Leave one of those here, because I'm not going.
You're gonna stay here. I'm
These
gonna
shoes
walk
are not made
because
for walking. Somebody's gonna have to. Ugh.
you didn't bring any flats.
I mean, I wasn't gonna bust those out till later.
We all had to wear our we all had to wear our weird shoes for Weird Al. Mine honk
Hey,
every
it's
time.
1983. We can hitchhike. It's not a problem.
I'm wearing my trusty, affordable Converse sneakers.
Some very unreasonable pumps.
Yeah.
So you guys all walking towards where this mystery gas station is.
I mean,
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wait, we should lock the
Yeah.
van
Can't be
up
too
in
much
case-
further.
in case hobos try to move in.
He knows the monster of the week for this one. Just mean
Hobo.
hobos.
Goddamn.
Transients.
Oh, God, mean
my
hobos.
Now that I've said it out loud, I wish I had. I could have had zombie hobos to sauce you later.
Change.
Spoiler alert: they get to the gas station, they eat a few sandwiches, wait for the tow truck driver to come. Or no, they don't need a tow truck. They have a few sandwiches, get some gas, go back, and then they enjoy Weird Al. End of the story. Well, let's roll
All
dice and see what
right.
happens.
Happy ending.
You guys are all walking.
Yeah.
Nobody's staying behind. Then
No, we
I
lock
think we
up
should
the
stick
van
together.
and hoof
Pretty
it.
crazy dark out here, right?
yeah,
We're not sure if we're in a
Leave
horror
me
movie.
all alone in the van, so yeah, I guess I had to come.
I'm also assuming the van, the way you lock it, is just like a padlock for the sliding door.
sure.
I assume it locks the way normal truck cars lock. You just lock all the doodads and then you.
Well, this is 1983, baby.
Yeah,
they
there's
still
no
had
auto
locks.
locks. You just do it manually.
Yeah, they still
Yeah, you gotta
had
push the little button.
push
now.
button
Everybody-
locks.
They go around, lock all the doors like you do
You
at
said
your
it was a
house.
shitty van. Shitty vans have locks on the outside.
The only
Did I
thing
say
this van
shitty? I
probably
think I
doesn't
said-
have is seatbelts.
I think I said it was a
Sweet
bitchin'
ass.
van.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, this van's
bitchin'
bitchin'. It's
van.
got like
with a
Has it got, like, the
gecko
mountain?
playing a bass guitar on the side.
Oh
Clean.
yeah.
gotta have like the
Mount
mountain with the
back on
lightning
it.
bolt and the wolves. On the side of the
No,
van.
I described it. Did you not take notes? It's a gecko playing a flying V guitar.
It was on one side, the other
Were there not
side,
flames shooting out of it?
and lightning.
It's like every T-shirt from the flea market in the '90s.
Yeah, the other
You've been
side
to the
is
flea
just a
market
big portrait.
Recently, they're still there.
Yeah.
I keep walking down the
It
road
ain't
looking for any signs of life.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're gonna continue on for our pursuit of gas.
So it takes about 15 or 20 minutes of walking before you start to see the lights of Zeb's Stop and Shop, tires, gas, food. Just a big
Mhm.
flashy light.
Oh, good. We need one of those things at least.
And as you approach, it's
I could eat.
a little bigger than a normal gas station. Just got like a picture a Waffle House with a garage attached to it
Okay.
and gas pumps out front.
I mean, that's
Spencer's
I feel like that's
steady
pretty
talking the whole
fancy
time.
for 83.
It's called the Dead Zone. It's got Christopher Walken in it. He's like a new guy. He was in like some Woody Allen movies early on.
So I was walking in then.
No, even in '83, people did terrible walking impersonations.
That's all kind of impersonations there are.
I don't think Walken had like penetrated the pop culture quite as much. He was just
Hmm.
like a song and dance man that occasionally did horror movies.
So the night reeks of
Right.
marijuana smoke and tales of bad television as you guys make your way towards Zeb's. The place is lit up. It's bright. But you don't notice any people. There is an old Camaro Firebird. Wait,
Bitchin' Camaro.
I mean, you mean a new Camaro Firebird?
no, like the old old
60.
Firebird. Yeah, but it's kind of rusted.
The
No,
Firebird. That's a Pontiac.
Pontiac, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it's Pontiac Firebird parked over on the side next to the garage. Like it's not being worked on. Whoever maybe works here drives it. But you don't see any of the customers. And as you look through the windows, you don't see anybody inside immediately.
Is the door locked?
The door's not locked.
What time
Hello.
of day
alright.
is this?
It's nighttime. So it's not day at
Early
all.
night. I mean, what time of day being 25? Is it like 9 o'clock in the evening, or is it midnight?
What I did was
Whatever
a-
show. It's
It
got
was
to
a
be.
joke, I thought, but okay. Yes. Like
Glad to get
it's only been dark for an hour or so.
Okay. There we go. That's all I need.
As I enter, I'm gonna call a hello.
Hello.
Well, you
Hey,
swing
they got
the-
any,
You
they
swing
got
the
any
door.
like Hostess fruit pies here, or maybe a can of slice.
You open the door, the
Oh,
bell rings
thanks.
immediately. Spencer is asking for things that are prevalent in 1983 at gas stations because he personally knows. But you don't see anybody to ask. There's nobody behind the counter. There's a few little like dining booths. They're all empty. One dining booth has some leftover like dirty plates on it and glasses, but no food. Like whoever ate and finished and left just haven't been cleaned up yet. But you don't see anybody.
Place is
Yeah, the
stacked.
rapture happened.
Rapture didn't happen. I'd be way gone. I'm super religious.
I don't think so.
Okay, then I'm gonna go see if maybe they're in the bathroom. I gotta take a whiz.
I went to church 3 times this year. Easter.
Easter.
Sure, it was 3 times.
As he tries to figure out the other times when Janet really needs to go to the bathroom, so she makes her way towards the bathroom. And as you put your hand on the women's side bathroom door, you can hear kind of a strange manic laugh coming from the men's bathroom.
I knock on the women's bathroom and see if anybody's in there. And if there's not, I go pee.
Do I hear the laughing toker?
And then after
Only
I
if you went
go
to the
pee,
bathroom.
I come back out and say, "Is anybody in there? You all right?"
We're men. We stopped to pee on the way.
And when you ask that through the door, you just
van.
you still hear the
It's wrong. I call across the building.
She's the only one at the bathroom that can hear it.
I know. That's why I'm asking her what's wrong.
Oh.
It's nothing really. I don't know. There's just like some laughter coming out of this bathroom. It sounds
Oh.
like maybe it's the proprietor.
Ooh, maybe it's got some of that funny graffiti. I'm gonna go look.
Yeah, I'm not. You wouldn't
Mhm.
catch me dead in the men's room.
Yeah, I'll come with you. I love a good funny dookie.
You're not gonna look at my dingle while I pee, all right?
I
Again.
Yeah.
thought you boys going into the men's room by yourselves.
So Spencer, you
Uh,
swing the door open.
Yeah, I
The
swing
men's
the door.
room.
Hello? Hello?
You say hello, you look at it. There's a guy in like a mechanic's jumpsuit laying on the ground. He's hugging himself and he's rolling back and forth and he's just kind of maniacally laughing.
Oh man. Must be some funny ass graffiti. Hey, mister, you okay?
He stops, his eyes wide, and he looks up at you and he goes, "You dare enter the wizard's tower?"
Still,
I will slowly close. I think he's running a D&D game back here.
Heard that's the devil.
Oh.
Insane.
You think he's talking about the pinball wizard?
What? Nah, come on. That movie sucked. Open door again. What now?
Now kind of concentrating on the fact that there are people around. He gets up kind of slowly and he looks around and he goes, past his chest, "Me, wizard."
Oh, well, that's pretty wizard, man. I think he's a
Gotta-
hippie.
He's got a name
I
badge
got
on.
this, man.
He's got a jumpsuit, right?
Yeah, talk
Yeah.
to him.
Oh, powerful wizard. I need 5 on pump 5.
Oh, oh, oh.
Could you
Fill
fill
it
me
up,
up
huh?
some gasoline?
roll me your D12.
I'm asking the wizard. An 8.
Okay. Yeah, adventurer.
Yes.
You need
That's what this guy's talking about.
need a fucking quest, wizard quest. You need to. I need
We're on a
the
mighty quest.
You're already on a quest.
For
Yeah,
gas.
The wizard's great owl.
If you want the gas, you have to find the falling star.
I nudge Noob's character and say, "Can you get some of what he's been smoking? Sounds like good stuff."
Yeah.
Listen, buddy, why don't we just leave the 5 on the counter? And just...
My name's not Buddy, it's Zeb. Wizard.
Oh, he must be on a bad Sid trip. You gotta keep calm. Hey, Zed, did you ever tour with the... Oh, what's the band with the Bears? Did you ever tour with the Grateful Dead?
That's, the gummy bears. That's right.
The gummy bears.
They look like gummy bears.
I'm under the impression he's tripping out. What's this fallen star, man?
We pulled it in. And it cracked open. And it unleashed this amazing power. And then I'm Zeb. I'm a wizard.
Yeah, you said that already.
Yeah, we're gonna go get you your fallen star. I try to push everyone out of the bathroom and try to figure out how to work the pump.
Looks like if you look behind the counter, there's a line for the gas. Looks like there's a key needed, and it's off currently.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Hey, Zeb. Would you know anything about keys? You got any keys?
A key for the tower?
Yes.
For the
Are
pumps.
the towers what's outside the window?
The balconies?
Yeah, Tower 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure. Show me where the keys are.
my brother had the keys. Zeb, wizard.
Right.
Where's your
You don't mind if
brother?
I eat your Funyuns, Zeb?
Where'd your brother go, Zeb?
You mentioned his brother's name, or just his brother. He kind of snaps out of it for a little bit, and you see that he starts to cry, like there's a tear, and then like the mania takes back over, and he's like, he's questing.
Right.
Doesn't sound like we want to go questing, guys.
Well, if we get you this fallen star, will you give us the key to the balconies?
Brother had the keys. Zeb, wizard.
Okay. I think this guy
The
must have like
adventurers should go to the caves. Mount Doom.
yeah, I read that book too.
Where are the caves, Zeb?
In the Misty Mountains. Zeb, wizard.
Right.
Yeah,
So
my
there is a
oldest
person here
loves
not
those.
having a freak out, I'm assuming.
Holy
Tripping
shit.
out hard, man.
Can you maybe set us on the trail? Like, or do we go north?
You should look for the map
Yeah, you got a map?
to the tower.
Yeah.
He's kind of talking in circles at this point.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, why don't you have
Can
a
we
seat,
like
friend?
search around like the cashier's area, like where he probably was. If he wasn't in the bathroom, he would be around where the cash register is, right?
Actually, I go to the stand where they sell road maps just to check, just to be thorough.
There's some normal road maps. You look around. There's a cash register. There's a small kitchen in the back. Most of the equipment's on. You can see where like some fries have been fried, but they're just hanging in the basket still.
Is there a back door? Do we see like an exit sign or something pointing towards the back of the store? Not the way we came in, but like maybe somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, there's a back door.
I want to just stick my head out and just look behind the store.
Yeah, there's probably about 5 or 6 yards of like manicured grass, old tires, some old car parts from the garage section next door, then thick trees.
Could I?
Nothing weird, nothing stand out. Okay.
Is there a can of Aquanet around?
Maybe.
Or any type of aerosol spray?
Aerosol
Oh,
spray.
yeah, sure.
It's 1983.
Anything to fight those on.
Everything has.
Everything's full of
Yeah,
gas.
it doesn't matter.
Spray.
All right.
I think
Cool.
83. I mean, doctors were still prescribing cigarettes for digestive issues, so it's fine.
It
Yeah,
works.
But yeah, as you said, there's like a garage attached.
Yeah.
Well, that's the most cave-looking thing. I'll start making my way towards that.
Okay. So you walk out the front of the Zeb's diner and towards where the garage is, and the garage gate is closed. You give it a lift and pop up, but as you're lifting it up, you can see like it's dirt here, not pavement, before it gets into the garage where it's paved again. So as you're opening it up, it looks like there's this huge divot with tire tracks on either side of it as you're opening the gate. And when you open the gate up, what you expected to see was maybe a car that's being worked on, something to that degree. But what you see instead is a bunch of tools laying all over the place in disarray. And in the center, a body. Wearing a similar jumpsuit as Zeb inside, but his head is missing. And his chest is his bones are ripped up and open, showing his insides are missing.
My
Fucking
God.
zoinks, man.
Wow.
Blood and gore all over the tools that are on disarray. Give me a roll a d12.
Exactly.
Lucky number
Yeah.
7.
Okay, so you're stoned enough for this to not really affect you.
Did we go with him?
I don't know, did you?
I was over here
Look
looking at the maps.
outside.
Yeah, Terrence was looking at the maps.
I went outside to look.
You went out the back and looked. He went out front to
Out
the
back.
garage.
I mean,
yeah,
does
I'll
Moonbeam
with
say
him, stick
anything?
with him.
Oh, absolutely. He's gonna slowly close the garage back down and be like,
Well, hold
there's a
on,
body.
Is the
Kevin. Hold on, Kevin. You went with him.
Sure.
Then roll me that.
Like
Roll me your d12.
D12. I rolled a 6.
Okay. Apparently, you've
So-
seen worse at the club that you've been at, so you're fine.
Yeah, we had Alice Cooper came one time.
Just his face is as horrible to look at as the scene you just described.
Is there a payphone
But,
around?
I'm sorry.
Is there a payphone around?
Of course, there's a payphone around. That's the only way to communicate with people. Right? Right?
I mean, there's probably a phone
Yeah, as
outside.
far
There
as
might
I
be a
know.
payphone outside.
Yeah, now I'm looking for a 911 call.
All right. You do find a payphone outside. You pick it up. It's gross, it's oily, slick. It's just a phone that's been used by many people and never cleaned. Payphones were always gross, and this one doesn't seem to work.
No dial tone.
Well, I mean,
I mean, have you told us what's up? The rest of us?
After the payphone, then I will go inside and tell y'all.
Okay, well, then
There's
I'll
a
start
body.
looking
I'm
for
gonna
inside.
real quick check the pockets of the headless chest exploded guy. See if there's.
It's a crime scene. you
I
fool.
think this is his brother and want to get the keys.
Yeah, we want to call the
His brother
police.
had the keys.
We just found a dead fucking body.
what the fuck are you two talking about?
I tell
Kevin
you.
is looting a body.
Yeah, I come back and tell you there's a body.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I'm
Well, that's-
looking for a phone inside to call 911.
I lean in. Do you think that crazy guy in the bathroom did it?
No.
Hard to
That's
tell. His
not
head is
funny.
gone. His chest is open. No man can do that. Not without tools.
I'm gonna go back just as a precaution after seeing what happened, I'm gonna take a mop. Sure, there's a mop handle somewhere, and just kind of shove it in the bathroom door to kind of try to block him from getting out.
That's a good idea, man.
So you're locking Zeb into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Dr. Quinn Medicine File. Oh, that's your other name from your other. Brick is
Brick.
Looting the body.
Looting the body. How do the rest of you react when you hear that there's a mutilated body in the garage?
The station has power here, right? This place has power.
It does have power.
Then it's probably got a landline, so I'm going to start looking around.
I'm
Maybe a
also
phone behind
going
the
to
counter
be doing
somewhere.
that.
Yeah, that's what we're all looking for is a phone now.
Yeah, so y'all find a phone. Much like the phone outside, though, no dial tone.
What the fucking old fuck's not paying the fucking phone bill?
And as you kind of slam the phone down and say that, the power goes out.
No.
Give a classic horror movie scream.
I'll pull out my weed lighter for some light.
In the darkness, you hear crunch, crunch, crunch. As I
Mahogany, change your number 7 to number 8. What did you say, Terrence?
I said I eat a Funyun in the dark.
Okay. The tone sounded better than. Okay.
I'm gonna head back
He's just
into
being
the
funny.
diner now.
Hold on. As the power goes out, Janet lets out like a loud scream.
I scream back.
That even gets your attention outside as you're going through the pockets of this mutilated corpse. Your hand comes out of one pocket with some just bloody wads of money, and then out of the other pocket you find a set of keys. But somehow the keys have been like mashed. They're like curled up onto themselves, like something like a vice had squeezed them. And as you're looking at this, you feel a hot breath on the back of your neck. And as you slowly turn around, what you see is obviously a guy in a lizard man costume. But for the sake of this, it's a guy, it's a lizard monster trying to murder you. But we don't have the budget. We don't have the budget for like a really good costume. This is like, it's got it that they turned the lights off to make it scary, but also because the costume in full light really looks like a dude in a costume with the lights.
I wish they at least put
It
some
was-
feet on it. He's got tennis shoes.
He's got tennis shoes.
What
If you
year
look
was
down-
the
tennis shoes-
original Star Trek?
What? 1960?
I think this is like Empire Strikes Back or something like this
Yeah.
time of about this.
Oh, you
about
think he
this
looks like the
age.
Gorn captain? Is that what?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
All right, so
It's a
so
sleaze stack.
just a low budget ad lib. So it's
Alan,
it's great.
Janet, Moonbeam,
Yeah.
Don't change your names.
I changed my
Spencer,
Thank
name.
you.
and Kevin. Oh,
Dude.
Brick,
Brick.
and then Lizard Man.
Change your name, Dr. Quinn.
I need each of y'all to roll your given set of dice, and if it's above average or below average, just let me know.
Above average.
for D8.
Wait, what's average for 2d6? 6.
Below
7.
average.
I got a 10.
Yep.
I think that's above
7 is
average.
median on 2d6, I think.
So Spencer, you were above.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Janet
Low with a 4.
below. Moonbeam.
I got an 8, so above average.
All right. Brick.
I got an 8 as well, above average.
Alan.
I got a 10, above average.
Maybe it's because your heart rate was racing already,
Mhm.
or maybe it's something else. But Janet, you are the first to react. After the scream you make, I'm just going to go ahead and say that the hot breath on the back of Brick's neck has him let out an equally blood-curdling scream from outside. What do you do?
I've already screamed, so now it's time to jump into mom danger mode. And I'm going to grab the nearest heavy thing and run towards it. It turns out to be a long Slim Jim. That's what I got. And I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run towards the screaming.
So what are you looking for? Tell me what you would think you would find in this diner or gas station.
I mean, like, I think I was just whatever was close, and it looked in the dark like it was long and heavy, and I just grabbed the long Slim Jim, and that's what I'm gonna be.
Okay.
It's long and it's like floppy, and you know, I can do some damage with it.
Roll your 2d6.
10.
You do not find a Slim Jim. So what you pick up in a panic isn't exactly long and heavy, but it looked in the dark. It looked like it would be. But you grab it, and what happened was you ran past the kids section and you grabbed like a Nerf bat. But in your exhilaration, you don't realize that it's just a Nerf bat yet.
Okay.
You run outside. You've got this thing that looks like a bat, or long and heavy, but it's not. It's a Nerf bat. And when you run outside and look, it's dark. All the power has gone up, but through the moonlight, you can kind of see through to the garage to where the scream came from, and you just see a big tail sticking out past the doors, and then the rest of the inside kind of cloaked in shadow. Kevin, give me a check. Roll your dice.
I rolled an 8 again, above the average.
All right, so the creature tries to swipe out at you with these claws, but you slip on some of the gore as you scoot away from it, and it misses you. And it turns. You can see that it now sees that there's somebody else outside, so it knows that you're there, and it sees Janet out there she looks like she's got a baseball bat, so a little bit of hope rises in you at that. Let's see. Just randomly here. The rest of y'all. 2, 3. Spencer.
Spencer's, I guess, near the counter. He hears the scream, and he thinks immediately this is a podunk gas station in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna leap over the counter and begin checking behind the counter to see if there's any kind of weapons or shotguns, anything.
Yeah, give me one of your checks.
All right. Let's see. Roll the 7.
7. You do find a pistol.
Hell yeah!
Behind the register. It's a well-maintained looking revolver.
I checked the back. Is there bullets in it?
Give me a check.
It's 5.
There are 5 shots in it.
Okay. If I can move if I can do anything else, I will start moving that direction.
Okay. You jump out, you start scrambling through stuff. Your hand touches, even in the dark, touches on this gun. You're like, oh, you pull it up in the moonlight coming through the windows. It's got 5, flip it over. It's got 5 rounds out of 6 in there. You close it. You begin heading towards the door. Moonbeam.
Hell yeah. Moonbeam takes his can of Aquanet and his trusty smiley face yellow lighter and yells wizard time as he runs towards the monster.
You run out of the door and towards the thing. When you come out of the door, this is your first time seeing this monster. You can basically just see the tail through with the light from outside, but you could hear You can hear Brick inside breathing heavy and screaming. But yeah, you can run up to it and throw fire at it.
Blasted wizard time.
Roll your dice.
A solid 10.
A 10. So you light your match, you hit the spray, but it's one of those things like in the dark you didn't really see that the spray nozzle was pointed in the right direction. So you spray at it, but it just shoots out, it shoots out the side instead of towards the lighter, causing you to miss.
Wizard time.
Way to go, Moonbeam.
Brick.
That's when you get to the armor as a wizard.
Brick.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna scramble to find something like a
You're in the garage portion.
a pry
There's something
bar.
there.
Yeah, there's something I can use as a weapon.
Give me a check.
I rolled a 1. on
One. So yeah,
D12,
whatever
so
you
below it.
want is in there.
Ooh.
Oh, a nice pry bar, something long, you know.
Okay. Yeah, so actually you're sliding back and without even having to look, your hand lands on the pry bar and you still have enough time to like swing at the monster if you want to.
Yes, I do. I rolled a 6 on a D12, so that's
That'll hit.
all right.
You clock the monster kind of in the side of its head as it's turned around, like the crowbar is long enough for you to kind of reach up off the ground and just pop it. And you feel it kind of cave in a little bit and it turns and snarls at you. It sounds like a real lizard, not a guy sounding like a lizard. Alan,
Good forward, bad special effects.
Alan, it's your turn.
I am going to, having just kind of barricaded Zeb into the bathroom, I remember an empty mop handle where I got the other one from, and so I'm going to try to grab that. Alan's got pretty good bow staff skills, so I'm trying to put those to use.
Give me the roll.
5.
You find a perfectly good mop handle. Actually, there's no mop attached to it yet. It's brand new. It's the perfect. You know, a bow staff is supposed to go from the ground to just underneath your armpit. That's supposed to be the perfect length for a bow staff. And like when you grab this, you automatically notice because obviously you do mall karate. That there's a bow that is the perfect size for you.
Part of the Black Dragon Society. He's going to enter the Kumite.
I would love mall karate TV show with Cobra Kai. It's so stupid, but I love watching it.
It's a good show. It is dumb, but it's a good
It
show.
is real dumb.
Very dumb. Fucking these kids need to karate.
You got
Something
karate
is
harder.
missing from their lives.
Yeah, so you grab it, you give it a couple twirls, it feels perfect for you. You run outside. Everybody's very brave. Everybody's except I think for Spencer, who found the gun, is still inside.
Can I interject something locally, just real quick?
Sure.
So there's a guy on Dorchester Road. So I drive down Dorchester Road every morning now to take my kid to school. And there's a guy on Dorchester Road that has like this whiteboard. He puts like a positive inspirational message on the whiteboard. And he does both. He's just out there like dancing and like twirls this bow staff every morning for like hours during rush hour traffic in the middle of the, like in the median between the two.
In the median?
Like in between, like the.
Is it like a baton
you know,
or like a bow staff?
No. It's like a bow staff. It's like a
Wow.
like a 8-foot pole that he's out there just twirling, and he's just like.
Well,
getting
pull
down,
over
and he
next
does it
time
every-
and tell him that he needs a shorter bow staff. 8 feet's too long for.
It's too.
It should come just to the armpit.
He looks like he knows. I feel like he would be useful in this situation, and that's what. But anyway, so I got my.
There's
I
an
got my
old
bow staff.
There's an old
Those
YouTube
old-fashioned
video.
mop poles are like an inch and a half thick. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're stout. Yeah, you can
There's an
knock
old-
them out with that.
There's no YouTube video I'll try and find after we get done with this, but it's just a guy doing nunchucks in like a Walmart parking lot. And the video is from the perspective of somebody filming him and just like narrating what this guy must be thinking. And it's fucking hilarious. It's like, yep, Sunday morning out here chucking it up for God. Fucking God's twirling his nunchuck. And the guy throws the nunchucks up and goes to catch him. And you see it hit that finger. And he's like, oh, the devil got me on that one. It's one of the funniest videos. Yep, just out here nunchucking it up for God. Yep, holy roll.
Checking it up. I like it.
We're not going to keep rolling initiatives. We're going to stick with what's happened. So what I did was if you rolled over, you go after the monster. If you rolled under, you go before the monster. And then I rolled a d6 for those who went before. I'll keep doing that randomly. But only one person went before the monster, and that's Janet. So Janet, it's your turn again.
Damn it, Janet.
Yeah, so I guess I realize now that I've got a Nerf bat.
Yes.
So does the lizard man's tail like touch the ground? Is it?
Yeah, it's like dragon.
Sweeping the ground. Okay, so first I'm gonna turn the bat around because I know those handles are plastic at least. You can get a little. At least back then, probably they were plastic. You could get a little bit of something out of him. But I'm gonna run up and double jump, like double foot jump, and try to land on his tail and
All right.
squish.
Mario stomp it. Give me a roll.
Yeah. 6.
That's successful. Yeah.
Actually, Toker Mario hasn't came out yet. It's only 1983. It'll only be for 1985.
So I'm envisioning my kids on the trampoline when they try to make the other person jump real high. That jump you do that's like a real deep jump. And yeah, that's what I'm channeling.
So you run up and you double jump Mario style. Fuck you, dude. On the
Also, Mario Brothers is a game in 1983.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, the arcade version.
Yeah, with the just the turtles and the crab.
Yeah,
Everything was an arcade version in 1983.
Thank you, Terrence.
Yeah.
Change your number from a 7 to an 8.
Well, if you really want to get into it, at that time his name was only Jumpman, so go fuck yourself.
The game was called Mario Brothers.
And then Matt, would you take your number at one point because of your cool bow staff story? That's completely ungame related positivity. Those are the kind of stories we need.
It's a great story. I'm gonna take a picture of him and send it to you.
Please, a video. Pull over, narrate.
He's awesome. I look for him every day because he changes his position, so you have to kind of like look for him.
He's a roving encounter.
Never let him know what your next move is.
Janet, you jump on the thing's tail. Your shoes crush into it. You feel some give, some crunch.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm wearing those heels too. Fuck them up.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The real weapon.
Get him, Janet.
It's now the lizards go, and Janet, I want you to give me a check.
5.
5. So you're able to jump off as it whips its tail back towards itself. But as it does, its tail breaks away like a lizard does.
You motherfucker.
And it flops, spinning end over end towards Brick. Brick, give me a check.
What?
About to get tail flopped.
Came inside the garage.
He's been inside the garage.
No, the tail came inside the garage. I thought the tail was the part.
All this is happening
garage.
in the garage.
But I've rolled a 5. So
you're able to roll out of the way. I just want to dive into where the way you're talking, it makes me think that you believe the lizard man and the tail are two totally separate entities. The tail's outside.
I thought its head was inside the garage in the door with his ass still hanging out of the garage.
Oh, he's like dude size. He's like 7. He's big for a dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought this was like the size of a horse.
No. This is a lizard man.
This is like a cane hot
low budget, Kevin. We're on low budget.
Yeah. We don't have the CGI for Godzilla -1.
That was hot though. That island
so
at
good.
The beginning.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
But yeah, so yeah, that was the lizard man. Tried to attack Brick with its tail, getting jaded off of it. It is now rolling randomly. It is now Brick's go.
All right. I'm gonna scramble back a little bit so that I can get to my feet, and then try and go in and hit this thing in the legs with my big piece of shaft of metal.
Okay.
Oh,
Like-
rolled a 3.
Shaft, the bad mother.
That's a bad mother-
Just your mouth.
You're damn right.
All right, so yeah, you cracked the lizard man in the leg with the crowbar yet again.
with his shaft.
The shaft. You whip it out and give him the business. Alan,
Right on, brother. Right on.
Alan.
Who's next? Me? I'm next.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
have I
that-
made it to the garage yet?
Yeah, you're all outside. The only person not outside is the guy with the gun. And that tickles me to no end.
What? Somebody had to find a gun.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
And
I mean,
ensured that it was loaded.
I think it's great that all you just. I think it's phenomenal that a toll booth operator, a supermarket repairman, a weed dealer, a comic book enthusiast, and a sound guy all bum rushed this giant lizard man and started
Yeah.
random tools and feet.
I'm not just a toll booth operator. I'm a boy mom. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all murder hobos.
Nobody Scooby Dooed this. Nobody ran for their life. You all attacked it.
I don't even know what's going on. I'm just,
Yeah, I mean, I'm coming in like I'm twirling this bow staff coming into
Yeah.
that garage and whacking this guy,
Chucking it for Jesus. Give me the roll.
looking it for Jesus. 8. I rolled a 7 and a 1. That's my life right there.
Yeah. So you walk up and you swing at it, but like your maul karate didn't really kick in. You kind of hit yourself in the side before the bow staff hit the monster, and it knocks a lot of the punch out of the swing. You don't hurt yourself really, but you don't hurt the monster either.
Yeah. So, all right, I'll try.
Spencer.
all right.
Probably
Everybody's
step
running.
on his tail or something. I don't know.
Spencer's going to run to join join the crew to find out what the hell's going on. When he comes around the corner, what does he see?
Everything you've been listening to for the past 40 minutes.
Oh my fuck! I will fire the gun like automatically. Ah! Wham!
Oh,
Roll.
shit. Come
This is
on.
where we need you to roll 2 6s because that is a fumble in this game.
I got a 3.
Low money.
Oh, a 3 will hit.
Ooh.
All right. So you shoot at the lizard and just you hit it right in the chest. You see like this viscous, pale blood. It's not really red. It's almost like a purplish spew out of its chest where the bullet hit. Moonbeam.
I'll do that kind of comical thing where it went off and just twist it. Try again.
All right.
5 this time.
That'll hit. So as you light into it, the spray of blood that's coming out, you can see your fire goes out and it arcs towards the creature, but it catches onto its blood, and you see like the fire kind of funnel into the wound, and the creature starts going just like that. Don't exaggerate it at all. It sounds like me making a bad sound. And the foam costume melts off the guy. And you can see underneath the foam, it was a foam costume. Underneath the foam costume is another lizard man who's an actual lizard person, but he looks like he was wearing normal people clothes, and now he's on fire, and he falls over. He falls over dead. There's
oh
a
my god,
sizzle
we
and a
killed an
pop.
ugly hobo.
Yeah.
That's what
I
you
would've
get for
loved
making
it
me miss
if you
my
would've-
Bologna.
Noob, I would have loved it if you would have rolled a 12 on that attack, because then you would have turned it back towards you and sprayed yourself in the face with Aqua Net.
I will creep closer with the gun extended still. Jesus fuck, what is this thing?
Dead. That's what it is. Poke it with my pry
Shaft.
bar. Yeah, my shaft.
Motherfucker.
Oh, I'll also catch sight of the dead mechanic and throw up.
Oh yeah. For those of you who haven't
Ugh.
rolled for that yet, go ahead and roll for it.
Bunions everywhere.
Actually, everybody roll with the added bodies. This is all everybody roll. Let me know if you got under or over your average, or not over your
I got a
average.
16.
I got a 2.
I'm sorry. Let me call out each person's name. That'll be easier. Alan.
16.
Oh, you rolled the max. Ooh.
Of course I did.
So you were up at 7. Go back to 6.
Shit.
Wait,
I was at 4.
no, you were at 5, right?
You told me to go down to 4.
And then I gave you a point for.
Oh, I was supposed to go up to 5. What?
No, you were at 5. When did you lose a point?
You told me to go down to 4.
You told him to. He told you to go up.
I told you to add a point for that cool story.
Oh, so I was at 6.
So now you're back at 5.
Now I'm back at 5. Okay.
Janet,
I
Sorry.
rolled a 7.
so you're fine.
Phew.
Moonbeam,
I got a 2.
you're fine. Spencer,
10. I told you I'd throw up.
you go down to your number goes down to 6 or goes down 1.
Back to 7.
Yeah. Brick,
I got an 11.
so your number goes down 1.
8.
I'll begin rolling a joint. Start smoking.
Okay.
I don't suppose you found those keys.
I did, but they are mangled, and I'll toss them to you.
Clink. Oh boy. I look around for a hammer.
You can find one.
Oh, while Heel's doing
Tap 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 tap. Tap 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 tap.
while he's doing that, can I go examine the car in the thing? The Firebird?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Hey.
Let me go check it out, see if it's unlocked.
It is not unlocked.
You need some keys.
Tap 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 tap.
What do they call them? Slim
necessarily.
Jims? The little Jimmy?
No, Slim Jim's
They
for
call it-
opening the door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Slim
that's how you
Jim.
unlock the car, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, the
Also,
other
it's
thing
the
I was gonna-
80s. You could just take the antenna off and.
Or you could use a clothes hanger. You could still do
Yeah.
that up until the mid 2000s.
There were like 87 ways to get into a car. I think you used to get my Camry like that.
Well, the other thing I was planning on doing is there any way just to open up the gas tank and see if there's anything in the car? I'm about to siphon some shit.
Yeah, you can attempt that.
Yeah, I'll give that a shot. Dice roller.
Terrence, give me a check for your key tapping.
Okay.
I got a 1.
6.
You can tell as you're doing this that it's probably not going to work. Straighten the keys back out, that they seem to be mostly ruined in the way they've been clamped. Noob, you do find that there's probably about a quart of gas left in this car that you can siphon out. It might be enough to start the van, but not enough to get you a whole lot of distance.
Did it actually look like there were car keys on this ring?
It did.
Damn. Okay.
Like it was one of those big key rings just covered in keys, but all of them
I figured.
pushed into each other. Yeah.
You got it out of an old man's pocket. Of course, it's a fucking huge key ring covered key. And the corpse is kind of lopsided too, because he's got this wallet that's just filled with business cards.
Yeah, business cards people never call. Oh, I'm somewhat guilty. I used to be somewhat guilty of that. It's like, man, I would be like, man, I need to clean this thing out. And I would throw away 15 business cards. And then when I'd get in the car to go to work, I'd be like, what feels different? And it's like, oh yeah, there's not a fucking mound. My wallet's not this thick anymore.
My wallet's not distending my spine.
Yeah. So as you guys kind of look for other ways to get gas, Noob finds a quart of gas left in the Firebird. The rest of you are kind of meandering around. Eventually, you notice that the lizard man, who was in a costume of a lizard man, he's wearing he's wearing some kind of work attire as well, and you can see that it talks about Tire Center Company. And it rings a bell that the concert you were going to go to was sponsored by the Tire Center Company. And there should be a factory not far from here where that's at. And you go back inside and you find the maps, and there's a little local map on the little spinny map dispenser thing. And you're like, oh, there's a map. And there's a Tire Center Company. It'll be through the woods that way about 7 miles.
In the dark.
7
Let's find the
miles. Holy
flashlight.
shit.
Maybe not 7 miles. I might have exaggerated because this was on the fly. Maybe it's a mile through the woods. We'll go with a mile.
That's way more reasonable.
And you're like, you know what? A mile away from here, there be people at this Weird Al Yankovic concert. We can get them and tell them what's happened, and we can get the cops here. Maybe we can even still enjoy the show. Hooray, everybody! Let's stripes through the woods to go to the Weird Al concert. and find
It
out.
was 1983.
Seems like the
Do we have our
wisest
physical
course.
tickets on our person?
I
Everybody have
mean,
their
I
tickets?
have them in my wallet. I pull out my massive wallet.
Just making sure before we got on the road.
Got my ticket. Got my ticket.
What you guys didn't see before you got to this gas station was about midday, a giant meteor fell into the woods not far from this gas station between here and the tire company. And Zeb and his now dead brother took a tow truck out there to get it. And they drug this giant asteroid back to the garage, and it opened up. Now what Zed was saying earlier rings true about opening up this magical power. And it unleashed some kind of evil into this area. And to squash this evil, you have to make it at that Weird Al concert. And we'll figure that all out next time. Because I'm sweating trying to come up with what happens next.
Oh, see, I told you we should have went with Mad Libs.
Huh?
Be better. The Mad Libs. We should have went Mad Libs.
My whole life was a mad.
What?